Hey, it's Andy with IT Supplies. When EPSON came out with the 64-inch SureColor F9570H sublimation printer last year, we had very high hopes. It had a huge new print head that boosted print speeds. It offered sealed and pressurized 1.6-liter bags of ink, and it incorporated more advanced color controls to give us neutral and accurate output across the color range and between printers. But over the past few months, we have found a new favorite feature in the EPSON F9570H, and that is the extended gamut orange and violet inks. Watch this video to see how we are using these inks for a huge boost in gamut on Chromaluxe metal prints. We've been helping customers get the most out of their EPSON dye sub printers since the very first launch 12 years ago. Over that time, we have worked with the largest sublimation metal printers in the country to develop and optimize their profiles. With each new generation of EPSON sublimation printers, there have been new learnings and new tools needed to get the very best photo quality results. Today, we're going to give you the recipe for the best metal prints we've ever made. Note that this chase for the very best prints has no finish line. What we'll share today is our best combination of inkset and RIP software to date. But that's not to say that we won't find a way to further improve with more testing and new tools. So, without further ado, let's look at the formula we're using for the best metal prints that Photolabs have ever seen. It starts with the printer. As mentioned earlier, the new EPSON F9570H offers a 6-color inkset and the advanced controls that we need to make the magic happen. EPSON offers the F9570H in 3 configurations, and all 3 have CMYK inks, but those last 2 channel pairs can be configured as light cyan and light magenta, or fluorescent pink and fluorescent yellow, or orange and violet. Now, many will hear that and ask, wait, if you want the best photographic prints, you're going to want light cyan and light magenta inks so that you can have better gradients and cleaner shaded areas like skin tones and skies. And that was our expectation too. But as we tested and iterated, we learned that using EPSON's base CMYK inks offered the same image quality as the CMYK plus light cyan and light magenta inks. We found that with EPSON's small dot size and precision placement, there wasn't a discernible difference between prints using light cyan and light magenta and those that didn't have that. In fact, what we found is that the light cyan and light magenta introduced some color management challenges that a simple 4-color set avoided altogether. So, while the light cyan and light magenta ink set is beautiful and you can achieve gorgeous metal prints, we looked to see if we could push the envelope further. And this is where the orange and violet ink set comes into play. By using these extended gamut inks, we are able to push the printer's color well beyond the 4-color ink sets that EPSON's printers have been using for the past 12 years. To demonstrate this, I've asked our lead color specialist, Jim Mamihi, to show the gamut comparison between EPSON's 4-color ink set and their orange and violet ink set on the F9570H.
So what we're looking at here is a top-down in CIE Lab color space. I'm just going to spin this around for you so you can kind of take a look here and see what we're looking at is the 4-color traditional EPSON Ultra Chrome ink set. The size, the shape, everything is everything that I would expect from the 4-color ink set. I should preface, but what we're looking at here is Unisub Chromaluxe on our SubliPro Vivid transfer paper, which I find to be the best transfer for hard substrates. So the wireframe is what we're seeing in the 6-color ink set, and as you can see, a very dramatic difference here in terms of size, right? And what we're seeing is something that has been long awaited is this extension down in this blue area, these magenta blues, and these more like mid-tone, quarter-tone colors as well that we've been lacking in dye sublimation. A lot of times extended gamut ink sets are just mixtures of, let's say, magenta and cyan, cyan and yellow to extend the green area, and they don't really extend past the CMYK gamut. These inks do extend, which is very, very inviting for people that are using extended gamut photo files or have spot color libraries that might be reaching that area will now be able to achieve that. As you can see, Let's just reverse this around here. I'm going to make it smooth, and let's make the 4-color the wireframe. And you will notice we essentially are mimicking probably a difference in plates. I would have to say in brightness of plates is what we'd be seeing there, but we are encompassing the whole CMYK gamut in the orange violet printer, which is what we should expect. My experience with extended gamut dye sublimation printers in the past is they don't extend past that range. So you're not really seeing anything larger than dye sublimation, or than a 4-color ink set in dye sublimation. So let's take a even closer look, and we can see that on here we have a gamut volume of 703,000 cubic units versus 558,000 cubic units. Now I'm going to do a little quick calculation here. Let's kind of take a look at that. So let's just do 558 divided by 703. And essentially what we're getting here is almost a 21% larger gamut volume on the new 6-color extended gamut Ultra Chrome DS ink set. Very impressive. Well done, Epson. I will definitely utilize this for my extended gamut workflows. Back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Jim. When you put the two profiles on top of each other, you can get a really good visual representation of the huge boost that we've seen with the orange and violet inks. Now, before we wrap this video, we need to make a few things clear to keep from leading you in the wrong direction. First, we found that not all RIPs are created equal when it comes to implementing the orange and violet inks. Our best output has been done using the Print Factory RIP, which is known for its color controls and its ability to match color between printers in a fleet. We are confident that we can give you the same boosted gamut that we've helped other customers achieve, but to date, our best output is through Print Factory. It's also important to note that we've seen these impressive results using two specialty papers, Epson's DS Transfer Photo Paper and our own SubliPro Vivid Paper. Both of these papers hold sharp dots with just a CMYK ink mix so that the light cyan and light magenta inks aren't necessary. This is what frees us up to use the orange and violet inks to extend the gamut. So if you're looking for the top quality Chromaluxe prints, we encourage you to use these papers. And finally, the printer engine matters. While Epson's 44-inch sublimation printer is available with orange and violet inks, we haven't been able to achieve the same boosted gamut while maintaining neutral gray balance throughout the range. If you want to have the most accurate and most stunning sublimation metal prints, you'll need to use the 64-inch Epson F9570H. And the final thing that I'd like to share is that while this video has been geared towards metal prints, there is no reason that we can't help you use the orange and violet inks to squeeze out more color in your fabric transfers or any other hard substrate surfaces. If you'd like to see how your current sublimation prints compare to our orange and violet F9570H prints, we would be glad to print your test image for you. Please submit your file at itsupplies.com/print samples to upload the file and provide us with your mailing address so that we can ship the transfers back to you. We'll put this link in the description below so that you can request your sample in less than a minute. If we can help answer any other questions about the Epson F9570H and its boosted gamut, we would love to hear from you at itsupplies.com. One of our knowledgeable sales reps will be glad to walk you through any details of our process that weren't covered in this video. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.